Hi everyone. Thought I would give another mini little update, which is never mini for me. I am still dealing with leaf deteriorations, the leaf drops. It's becoming a real pain in the you-know-what. I'm not really quite sure what to do at this point. I'm kind of at a loss. I'm kind of beyond frustrated to the point of almost kind of wanting to give up, but I don't, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so I did ask someone recently of maybe their thoughts on what was going on, and they mentioned mite damage or mites, and I'm not dissing anyone's advice. I appreciate any advice because I'm not really ruling anything out. But anytime I look up anything about mites, it looks nothing like my issue at all. What keeps popping up is a fungus. And one of the funguses that keeps popping up is a real bad one that they keep mentioning, like, if you have this, you might as well just toss every single one of your plants away. And I kind of think that's what my issue is. I'm hoping not. But like I said, I'm not ruling anything out. I don't really know what the issue is. I don't think it's bugs. I've been checking bugs. I've sprayed bugs. Or sprayed 4 bugs just to be on the safe side. And I just... I don't want to say I know what I'm talking about, because I clearly will not sit there and tell you that I know exactly what I'm doing, because I don't. I have a bad habit of trying to flatten these, so that's kind of like why I keep playing with them. I really don't know what I'm doing. I try, and I mean, I know things from just reading and from my own experiences, but I don't really claim to be like, I know what I'm talking about, so I don't really try to give advice, because I figured if I'm having such trouble on my own, I have no business of giving advice to anybody else. So if you ask for my opinion on something or advice, I try to not, just because I feel it's just wrong, because I have my own issue with these, and I just feel like it's wrong of me to give you advice if I can't figure out what the issue is of mine, which I have gone through. Everything you can possibly think of, I have heard it. I've done whatever methods to get rid of it. You name it, I've tried it. Except for tossing them, which I'm not going to do because I'm really trying to hang on to them. But I can see why people, if it's what I think it is, I can see why people would just toss them. I really do. I do have some buds growing, which is nice because everything looks depressing. Everything is just green, which right now I really really, it's really pretty, and it really goes nice against my wall, is what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to make up a word that doesn't really exist. I don't know, I'm really just bummed out. I hate to be such a Debbie Downer, but I mean, and I know I kind of take it a little too personally. These are kind of like my drug of choice in a way. Like, I have been going through something for about 3 years now. 3 years in February, to be exact. And not to get too technical and personal, because this would be a whole other video if I had to explain what has been going on. And I don't know if anyone can really handle that. I know no one can handle it because of how my life has been the last 3 years. I've tried going to other people about this, and I've lost just about everyone you could possibly think of, including my best friends. Yeah, so I don't go to anyone about what's going on, and now I'm going too far into this. Ooh, I have some flowers down there. So, what was I talking about? See, this is the problem. I was going to have, like, a little sheet of, you know, what I should and shouldn't say, and so, which that's not doing so bad. It needs to be watered, though. I feel it's a little bit on the light side. So yeah, these have kind of been, like, I've been depressed and whatnot, and these have kind of been, like, my my therapy. And my therapy is not going so well right now. I'm not getting my money's worth. I need a, oh, see, there's another leaf that needs to go. See, I don't even like touching them anymore, because the more I touch them, I don't want to show you, like, my carpet, because it is so, I keep dumping, like, my succulents are in a very gritty mix, and when they fall, I get the gritty mix everywhere, and it's a pain. And I have a yellow lab. I almost wanted to say white, but he's very white. And he sheds, and he's been in my room a lot, and that's all over the floor, and plus my hair, which is kind of like pink and purple now, so, which you guys are probably like, who in the world is this chick? But anyway, so yeah, see, these, I get this, but not before, and I can't remember which one I saw this on. They still come up with these white, or not white, but leaks, like water-soaked spots on the back. And I just don't think that's, oh, there's another one, see? Well, you can't see because I've got it all cattywampus, the camera. See, there's another one that needs to go. I'm telling you, there's something wrong. It may not look like it. There's something wrong. It may not look like it. But I'm losing leaves. I mean, these right here on the floor are from yesterday. Not to mention, I just got done spraying these 2 nights ago, and I had a pile full then. So I'm constantly pulling leaves off every single day, pretty much. And just when I think I might have a day where everything looks fine, the next day we'll have there will be an issue somewhere. I thought I saw a white spot. See, I still have white spots, if you would focus, on the edges, which once they get white, they turn brown, which I think some of these have. Let me think. I think they are starting to flat out some of them, like this one and that one back there, and I know there's another one back there, but there's some that are still, they just won't flatten. That one has flattened a lot, which I don't know what this brown spot is. That doesn't make me too happy about that, because I really don't want to have to go Google some other issue, because I've been on Google looking up issues for just about everything. I've recently gotten a new fish because my old one died, and that's not going very well, so I've been Googling that. The leaves are starting to die on that. A lot of the ones that I had in here, which were from leaves, like that one. I'm not even quite sure what this one is. Oh, Boo Man. And I've pulled them off, pulled them apart, and stuck them in, which you can't really see because it's condensating. Something just fell from my hand and flew downwards. So you can't see because it's wet on the inside, but hopefully, I'm kind of hoping. And my battery's dying. Bye! And I'm back. Hopefully I can, like, squish these 2 videos together. Because I only have so much minute of space on here, because apparently I take way too many pictures and don't really have enough space. So I have to be like, I only have 13 minutes of talking time, which I try to be as quick as possible and short and sweet, but I can tell you from 33 years of experience, I've never just been short and sweet. My height may be short, and I can be sweet, but talking and typing are not short and sweet. I will admit that I can really talk, which is very odd because I've been really quiet the last 3 years. Like, this is the most I've actually talked. And which is why I have a hard time talking, because I don't really talk a lot. So I'm not used to, like, saying words and stuff, which is very weird. It's kind of sort of like riding a horse, but it's not, because once you stop talking, for the long time, you kind of sort of, the brain and the mouth don't work. So I'm not really quite sure what I was talking about. Soil. I'm still getting used, not getting rid of, but getting used to the soil. I've noticed, they've been a lot drier than usual, but I'm having problems, and you can, well, you might be able to see, I know that one's dry just from looking at it, and I think that one is too, but like, they get dried out really, really quickly, or the reservoir, which I need to water them, the reservoir will be full, but the top won't be as like wet as I think they should. I'm really actually afraid of like giving them like a really good soak, because I'm afraid they're gonna get too wet and soak up too much. I'm still used to like soil and perlite, where I can just put them in like a little bit of water and it would just rehydrate itself and I would go and be fine. But not with this. I think I'm still a little too afraid with these. Oh, and another little nifty thing, these containers are actually oatmeal containers that you buy in the store. They come in like different flavors. And I've been eating them lately because I've been like super lazy. And they are like the perfect fit for my yogurt containers. Because finding reservoirs sometimes is a pain, and making them balance like this, they're balancing on like this the little ledge, and then the cup has like a little indentation. That can be kind of a pain. The yogurt containers just sits on the top, and it's very easy for me to just kind of boop, you know, because I mess with them too much. I'm a little too touchy-feely with them, which kind of sounds odd, but I guess if you're into plants and you've got so many of them, you kind of understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm kind of proud of this one, because this one was very small, and then it just all of a sudden just shot off. Oh, another one I'm very proud of. This was annoyed. I'm not really quite sure where, but it's flat. It's flat, y'all. Y'all, it's flat. This is exactly what I'm trying to go for with mine, that I cannot get, and this has never been under my lights. I suddenly noticed that it was just growing really flat, so I've been kind of keeping it kind of around to kind of watch, because I'm wanting this shape with all of my violets, and I'm having the toughest time getting them like this. So this one, I'm really proud of. I'm really proud of it. I think I know which one it is. I think it is one of my Noids that I started growing, I think. And I can't get the string into the little egg crate holes. That's why I'm kind of like not talking. And then the fuzzy leaves stick together. But anyway. So let me stand up. So, I think it's actually a Noid that is in the kitchen that I swiped, which is actually my first propagation. I think. I could be wrong. I have so many of them that they literally take up a whole kitchen table. I might insert a picture of that, because I took a picture of when I sprayed everything, just in case I had bug spray or bug issues. I think I'm going to go back to neem oil and spray that, because I don't like the Capsan. I think it's how you pronounce it. Capsan? I don't know. I don't think it really helped with the fungus, because I still apparently have it. I still have something. I think it was actually, yep, see this one. It's got those. This is not good. I think in that one, I can definitely tell you that it's going to go. So, yeah, I don't wish this on anybody. This is not fun. I'm not liking that my addiction hobby is kind of going down the crapper. There's a lot of money involved in all this, and a lot of time. And I just love sitting here spending an hour or two messing with all this. And it's kind of depressing just watching it just slowly die. Especially all the growth that I've had this summer. And they were all looking so good. And now it's just like, They just look so crappy. And I know, like, there's one, that one in the corner. That one used to be just as big as all of those, but I've lost so many leaves on that that it's just bad. It's bad. My really expensive ones, they're having the same issues, which I'm really particular. Like, if I've spent money on them, a lot of money, and they're not just like the Walmart, you know, Lowe's kind of thing, where, you know, someone's kind of helping me buy those, I get a little bit more upset about them going, because I don't have a lot of money. And instead of paying bills and getting out of debt, I'd rather spend it on flowers. So that makes me happy, and I don't want to see them dying, and they're dying, and that's just depressing. And this is becoming another long video, so I'm going to end it, save you all the burden of listening to me be such a Debbie Downer. Hopefully I can squish these two videos together, and I guess until next time, for the next African Violet update, where I'm still talking about the same issue, and yeah, I'm constantly going to have another update upon another update of the same issue. So maybe one day I will finally figure out what this issue is, and hopefully I can save somebody else the heartache of dealing with this, because this has not been fun. Okay, well, I'm going to end it now. Hasta luego, or si comme ça, whatever you want to, whatever, I don't know. It's late, and I gotta go. Bye.